Hey guys, it's Jacob and Riley. We're here with the quarterly box. Really excited, like we always are. I guess we're always excited. But
I mean, this is a box. It's a significant box.
And there's more in here than an average box, right? Because as we know, we promised that the collective value of this box is always at least $120, which is more than the price to be a member in a given quarter. But what makes this one awesome is there's a lot of stuff in it, and a lot of these things we've been testing and vetting over a long period of time. So there's some things in here I feel very invested in.
Yeah. And there's some mags you see on the table here. Those are not part of the box, but this is a little bit of a clue of one of the things that's coming up.
Yeah, we're going to need these to demo.
Yeah, we are excited. Yes, we've been testing several of the items. Actually, I think pretty much everything that's in this box we have tested in some form.
Yeah.
Like you said, some of them fairly significantly. One of these items I've had in testing for months and months.
Yeah, I mean, one of these we started testing in May. Yeah. Another one about 3-4 months ago. Another one the last 2 months I've been using it a ton. So I mean, we really put a lot into, and we obviously try and test and vet everything that goes into every box. Right. But we feel very invested in this one and very excited about it. Now, if you're not familiar with the box, if you're watching this video, you have no idea what's going on. The box is one of many membership benefits of being a member of Guardian Nation. You can learn more at guardiannation.com. And members receive access to product discounts, product that just shows up 4 times a year, curated and tested and vetted by us, as well as access to all of our training materials, which in my opinion, of course, is the most valuable thing.
Absolutely.
Knowledge and education. So yeah, should we get into it?
Let's do it.
All right, rip this guy open. This is what's going to show up on your doorstep or in your mailbox or however that works for you, I guess, at the clubhouse. Okay. Now, if you've been doing this for a while, you know that every box has in it what we call the box card. And the box card has a QR code that you can scan that will take you to a page that has this video on it. So we're assuming if you're watching this that you might have already done so. And it has on here a list of everything else that's in the box. So you can quickly, readily say, oh, that's what that is and that's what it's worth. Yep. So that we're staying true to our word and sending out valuable stuff.
Yep. So find the card, pull it out. That helps you see, everything that's listed, everything that should be in the box. Please verify that what's on that card is in the box. I mean,
we're manually putting these together.
Possible we missed something, as we do hundreds and hundreds of these. So
yeah, should we just go down the list?
Yeah, let's go down the list.
Target pasters.
Yeah,
3 rolls of them.
Yeah, and we're really excited about these. So you've got some brown ones that match cardboard, which I'll talk some more about here in a moment. You've got black ones, which are great if you got hardcover type targets or black targets. B8, the center of it's black in color. We got white ones if you do anything with like nose shoots or just white colored paper. So we got 3 different colors. There should be 1,000 pasters on each roll.
Right.
And after you've, used your 3 rolls of pasters you got in this box, if you want to buy more, well, we intend to be able to.
We're going to be stocking.
Yeah, we'll sell more of these. So let's open up the brown pasters here. This is one I'm quite excited about. Yeah. When you were talking about testing these products, this is one that we tested. We wanted it to be a good color match for cardboard. You'll see that it's held in place with a little bit of Scotch tape. Usually a paster will come off with as you pull that tape. But I'll show you right here on this box. That is a pretty good match for the color of most cardboard. Now there's actually different colors of cardboards I've learned.
In fact, we should put up here, overlay on this video, a picture of a USPSA style target that you did some testing. Yeah. What we did is we went out and we bought pasters from several other competing companies that sell them, several no-name brands on Amazon as well. And we did a bunch, I should say you did all the testing and you kind of see all those. But the test was obviously about color, but also about the, how adhesive, how well they stay.
Yeah, so it was tested outdoors over a period of days and days. And I think about a week I had it sitting outdoors, maybe a little bit longer. But it was long enough that I could have confidence that they were going to work in a variety of conditions. Because during that time it got hot, it got cold. It got wet. We got a little bit of rain one day, actually a couple of days. I think there were 2 days I got rain. And I both tested them as far as like having them on the target already and then getting wet, but also the target getting wet and then seeing if they would stick on there, reasonably well, which should address concerns about how well they'll work in humid environments. I've been to matches. I've shot in frostproof Florida, USPSA Nationals, where it was just, you could feel the water in the air. And, there's those times you go to paste a target and it's just like come on, is those pastries going to stick?
Yeah.
So I was very impressed with the quality of the adhesive of our new Target pasters.
Yeah, you'll notice the brown roll is a little bit thicker, and it's because the material, like in order to get the color match just right, our manufacturer had to use a thicker material itself. And so
these are significant.
It's almost like, feels like an adhesive piece of cardboard, frankly.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is they're not if you look really close, and we'll get some close-ups here on camera, they're not just like a solid color.
No, they're textured.
They've got kind of a texture look to them. And part of that, I think, is the magic of how these help blend in a little bit with the cardboard. And again, as I mentioned, I've learned over the last couple of months that there's different colors and shades of cardboard, because I've tried these on different pieces of cardboard and found some that were lighter and some that were darker. And I feel like these are a good kind of middle ground.
They're close to everything, yeah.
And I mean, you can see them on there, but they are not nearly as obvious as that other Target tape that we use to paste up some other holes, as you can tell. So they match in really nice.
You might be thinking that we're overthinking the color stuff, and maybe we are. I mean, at the end of the day, the point is to cover up a hole so you can keep shooting the target and get more life out of your target. So they should be saving you a bunch of money on targets. And different targets come in different colors too, so it's not going to be a perfect match for everything. But you got some options. It'll extend the life of your targets, and we feel really good about the adhesive.
Absolutely.
You have a paster kind of gun thing, and these are compatible with that as well.
Yeah, we tested it with that, and it works with the paster gun. What that is a label applicator that's sized for like up to 1-inch labels. They're available from a number of vendors online that are like shooting stores. You can buy them. You can buy them on Amazon as well. And these go right on the roll, portion of that paster gun, and feeds right to the system. And and I meant to bring it in today to show you, but I forgot it. So
life is such.
Yeah.
So each roll has a value of basically $5. So collectively on here it says $14.97 for all three. So $4.99 per roll is the MSRP value. So it's not a significant amount of the value of what's in the box, but it's nice to have.
Yep.
All right, next to the carabiner square lights, and you're going to get two of these.
Yeah. So we got one here and one there.
Yeah, we are excited about these. These are kind of a no-name brand product, but believe it or not, we actually have had some of these on hand for, I think it's May.
A number of months, yeah.
I think we got some samples in May and been testing them. You brought in yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I've had mine on my backpack right here on the strap during all of that time. I thought it was a spot that made sense for it. There's times, I've got my backpack, leaving the office here sometimes after hours, and it's dark outside, and you can just click a button and have my hands free and able to light the way.
Yeah. As I recall, it was kind of ironic because one day we both came in the office soon after these arrived. We both had these on our backpacks, uncoordinated.
Yeah.
We just both thought that'd be a good place to put them.
Yep.
But I love this. Yeah, you get kind of a full bright, and then you have a one
lower
step.
setting.
Yeah, and then you have a strobe, and then it's off. But and beyond being extremely bright, et cetera, there's just some convenience to these because, for one, by their name, they have a carabiner.
Yep.
So you can snap on, like hanging in a tent or something like that, for example. It has a little can opener, which I think is the most underutilized multi-tool feature ever, but maybe you need to open some cans. It has a little like kickstand.
Yeah.
So, if you just need to set it down, there you go, on a table, that would work fine. And it also has a magnet. So if you're putting this on the other side of the hood of the car while you're working or something like that, and it's all charged via USB-C with a little port on the side.
And they seem to last, pretty good, as far as how long that charge holds. I was going to point out that the kickstand actually has multiple different angles, so you can, really position that at an angle that is most suitable for what you need.
And you're going to get two of these in your box this quarter. So let's see. We're valuing those collectively at $25.98, so call it $12.99 each is the the MSRP value that we're assigning those.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, good times. Next on here, let's see, the double stack 6-mag storage. So that's this guy.
That's what we have some magazines here for.
Yeah, there's a side of this that opens.
There it is.
Okay. So this, you have a product that's similar to this, and me seeing yours years ago made me think like we could make something like that.
Yeah, it was the inspiration.
Yeah, and so we did. Now it has a nice huge loop, Velcro patch on the front, so you could put some patches on this. Riley's going to demo, it looks like.
Wish I had one of our patches, but there's one.
There you go, something like that. And it is closed by Velcro, so this is going to be a little loud. But inside, you have here 6 pouches that you can put things in, and they're pretty generous. So, you know, they're certainly going to fit all your double stack mags.
So I've got a selection of different mags. Like this is an FNX 45, which is a pretty big mag, you know. So
what do we have
one
here?
of those.
I don't know what this is.
That's a 2011.
Yeah, 2011. There you go.
Goes to a double stack 1911.
Here's our standard
that fits
P
in there
mag.
good. Yeah, it's a Glock P mag. Yep. That's a 320.
Yep.
We got a, I believe it goes to a Walther PDP, and this is to a Beretta PX4. And so 6 magazines, all nicely ordered and kept in the pouch there, and throw that in a range bag or whatever.
We've seen some people. We've seen other products out there that are similar to this, where people have gotten creative about putting other things in those pouches too. So maybe you have like a multi-tool, or potentially medical supplies. I mean, I think you could get creative about the use of this if you wanted to.
Yep.
But certainly our vision or thinking is 6 mags in a really easy to transport carrier.
It does have some MOLLE webbing on the back, so there's ways of obviously connecting this to other range bags, backpacks, things like that that also have MOLLE webbing on them, so you can have it mounted on there somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. We're assigning a retail value to that of $29.99. That's a $30 product.
Awesome.
All right, next, the high power laser pointer.
Oh yeah.
This thing's cool. So me and my kids and others here in the office have been playing with these for a little while. But you probably have seen these before, and you might be wondering what the application is to us gun shooting folk, and we'll talk about that. But here you go. This is the product. So what you have here is a laser pointer, and they're green, so I'm trying to give you some sense that. Put it on the target. There you go. And it comes with this little kind of headpiece that puts out a pattern, kind of like a star pattern kind of style thing. And you can loosen it, and tighten it and turn it and get different patterns. That's neither here nor there to me. I just take this thing off.
Yeah.
But where I first saw these things in use, I was at a shooting training event, and the instructors at the event were using these things to light up targets as a means of a go signal. So it was about, because so often we work off audible go signals. Either the beep from a timer, or just someone saying threat or up or go or whatever the thing is. But the instructor was using this to say, hey, if you see a target lit up with the laser, engage that target. And once you've hit the target twice, that target's down, and then you keep scanning for threats. And it was a TCCC class, so we were also working a medical problem at the time. But I just thought that was really clever. This is many years ago now, and I've seen more and more firearm trainers who are using these. Now, it's not the kind of thing you might be able to use on your own, but I think if you went to the range with a buddy, then you could say, hey, how about you identify, and it could be one target, and you could use it to identify target zones, or you could use it to call out different targets. But it's a means of forcing you to have some sort of a visual go signal.
Yeah, I know we have Guardian Nation members that are also firearms instructors as well, and I'll just share the way I use this, or have started using a tool like this. I have this exact same laser pointer in my range bag now. It's just very helpful as an instructor to be able to point at a target and say, hey, here's a specific target zone I want you to focus on hitting, or hey, over here, remember this hit down here or this hit down. It just gives me the ability to more easily point things out as I explain or talk about different shooting concepts as an instructor. Yeah,
and you might be at a range where it's a pain to walk down range, or you have to hit a pulley system and pull it back, and so having a laser helps a lot. And I'll just add that these things are impressive.
It's powerful. I
mean, in the dark, you could really light up, I was going to say a house, but you probably shouldn't be shining on people's houses. But you could light up a building several miles away. With this thing, if it's pretty intense.
Be mindful of that, and don't be shining this at things you shouldn't, especially aircraft. That'll get you
that's discouraged
in big trouble real fast.
Insert disclaimer here.
But it's a great tool you can use in a variety of ways, and some of you are probably just going to have fun with it, playing with cats or dogs or whatever. Especially cats. Cats,
that seems
crazy.
likely.
Oh,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was using it the other night to help my kids learn some constellations and where the North Star was. I mean, you can really point this in the air, and people can see the beam like a lightsaber. It's serious.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So we put a retail value on that sucker of $17.99. So that seems reasonable.
Oh, hey, one more thing to point out about that. This thing's rechargeable.
Yeah, you just plug it right into USB port.
Yeah.
Just like that.
So just twist off the end cap and plug it right in.
It doesn't have any sort of indicator light that it's fully charged or whatever, but I just plug it in, leave it there for for a couple hours or whatever, and it's.
I thought it did. It either changed color
Maybe
or
I
went
didn't
away.
notice. Maybe I didn't notice. Yeah,
I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure it does have some kind of indication.
So charging indicator hole. Okay, maybe I just didn't see the charging indicator hole. Yeah. Okay. Next, the range utility bag. Get this guy out. So this thing's pretty cool. We're calling it a utility bag very intentionally because you could use this for any number of things. I'm going to, in fact, move our box here. There's some other little swag things in there. Yeah.
So in the box also you'll find a, once I pick it up,
there it is, a coupon.
A little card. It's a coupon for Tactical RX. You can get 20% off your next iPro from those guys. And we're going to throw in a KSG Armory Keep Calm and Carry On, or Carry One sticker.
Yeah.
So there you go.
We've been putting a sticker in every box for a while now. Those are not part of the value. We're not charging you or including that in the retail value, but we'd like you guys to get stickers. All right, so this little range utility bag, you're going to have to do a little bit of assembly. And once you got this guy assembled, you can do a lot with this. I mean, it's made from a nylon material. It's got a grab handle. It's got some MOLLE webbing on it. It's enclosed with a good little zipper, and it kind of pops up like this. It comes with these dividers, and you can kind of have some flexibility about how you use them to divide this into compartments, or you might get rid of the dividers and have just one big compartment. On the back is also kind of these big mesh pockets that you can put things in. But I see myself using this for things like ammo. Maybe I'd put in different ammo in different compartments, or maybe it's for more magazines, or any number of items that I'm taking to the range or utilizing that way.
Yeah. Now, if you're putting ammo, different calibers or whatever in compartments, I hope that's in boxes and not loose.
Right. Yeah. It's not airtight. Yeah.
I want to be clear
slide.
that these don't like seal off these compartments. They're just dividers. But yeah, it's just a simple, basic. I mean, it's a range utility bag.
Yeah. Well, it's got another little pocket in the lid there.
So you can store some things here. It's use it however you see fit, however suits you the best. I
batteries.
Thought, things like this little grab handle here are a nice touch. I mean, one, you can carry it like that, but also if it's in the back of the pickup truck, you can just reach over and get a hold of it and drag it over to you. So
yeah, now I'm just thinking I should put my staples, staple gun, target pasters, tape, like all that stuff could go in here. Kind of my target accessory gear. Over time, you just get more stuff.
Why didn't we just ship all this to them,
I don't know.
Because it would take a lot of time for us to assemble all these for you.
That's why. That's the answer. Man hours and labor. It already takes us about a week with all hands on deck to put out all these boxes. So
yeah, I suppose you could, use some MOLLE straps and loop those together. So there you go.
Yeah, that gives you some ideas. With this range utility bag, we're putting a retail value of $30. So all in with the shipping and handling, you're getting a value of $128.93 in this quarter's box. So feel pretty good about this. Take advantage of stuff. Utilize it. If you're not using these things, then you're not training. Get out and get it done. Take a class, and hopefully we'll see a lot of you guys at the Guardian Conference 2026. If you're not already enrolled, go check that out at guardianconference.com. Until next quarter.